Uber Chronicles Part 13. Okay, now in this Uber Chronicles, I just strictly want to talk about communication. Okay, because some of us lack that. Okay, let me begin. Okay, first of all, Lord forgive me. Okay, Lord, you know I'm not talking about anybody, and you know I'm not well. Okay, but forgive me, Lord. The autistic eight with that nonverbal communication. Eight left no crumbs. The autistic, we already going around speaking to people, speaking, hey, how you doing? Da da da. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry today. What do these niggas do to point? They either making a sound or they pointing, and that's what I do in my household. Okay, I just start pointing at shit. If I got a nigga, I just start pointing at shit. Like, let's say for instance that's the refrigerator. I just start pointing at shit. You be like, what happened? You hungry? You thirsty? What you want to drink? Water? Soda? Milos? Nonverbal. Okay? And then I got a sign up again. Please be quiet. I'm gonna mention that in every video. Please be quiet. Thank you. Is the sign that I have on the door. Okay. Now I love, absolutely love, black on black communication, the nonverbal, when we just get shit. You understand? And it's no cursing each other out. We just understand what needed to be understood. For example, right? Hypothetically, I'm doing Uber at hypothetically 11 o'clock at night. Hypothetically, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, hypothetically. Hypothetically, of course, I'm doing 40 and a 25 on somebody block. Hypothetically, of course. You got this lady talking to this man outside, and she got two kids with her. One is about maybe 6, and the other one is about 3 or 2. Okay? Now, the 3 or 2-year-old little boy is doing, running around the couple or whatever. Regular Tyler shit or whatever. He just running around. Mind you, it's 11 o'clock at night. There is an unspoken black rule. You're not supposed to have that baby out past 8 o'clock. Nobody speak about it, but we only speak about it when it need to be spoken about. You not why she got them kids out past 8 o'clock? She not supposed to do that. Anyway, what happened was it was a car right here. They're talking right here, right? And then there's another car right there, right? So, but they on the sidewalk or whatever. So, boom, I'm driving 40, hypothetically, in a 25. So I'm driving. I gotta brake real hard, cause I see something like trying to dart out. So I see something trying to dart out or whatever. So I brake real hard, like, yo, what the fuck? It's about to be a deer or whatever. So come to find out, when I enter, look, it's the lady in the child. So I give her a look, like, and you know how you grab the baby and put them into your thigh or your knee or your calf, because he ain't reached but nothing but the knee. So she grabbed the baby by his head and held him into her knee or her calf. And I'm still looking at her, and she looking at me, and she didn't say nothing, and I just kept on driving. The nonverbal, she could have said, bitch, well, why the fuck is you speeding? Da, 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 da. She ain't say none of that. The nonverbal communication was well fucking understood, and I love that for the blacks. I love that for me and her, and I wish it was more of that. Because she could have said all those things, but she knew she was wrong, not me. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers speeding, and people don't know how to drive and all that other stuff. You can't blame them. Control what you can control, which is basically your household, you and your kids or whatever. She knew she was wrong, and we communicated that. So when I gave her a look, and I got the window down too, and I'm still driving, and I'm still looking at her, and she still got the baby on her calf by his head. Love it, love it. Then that was it for the nonverbal communication. Okay. Then I went to the High Point University, right? So you got a security guard. Okay, she ain't number 4'5" or 4 foot whatever. Okay. Now you know when you short, you gotta either be real nonchalant or real mean. Okay, one of the two, so niggas don't fuck with you. So she was just real nonchalant. Okay, she just had that nonchalant attitude or whatever case may be. So I pull up, some man is outside of the guard shack in a corner trying not to be seen or whatever. So I pull up or whatever, and she was like, hi, can I help you? So I said, yeah, I'm here to pick up, I'm an Uber, I'm here to pick up whatever, so and so, hypothetically. It's 4 in the morning, hypothetically. So I said, yeah, I'm here. I'm Uber here to pick up so and so. So she said, oh, okay. Well, you got your ID. While I'm looking for my ID, right? I said, and who is that over there? I said, and who the hell is that over there? I said it straight like that. And who the hell is that over there? She said, oh, that's just somebody, he don't have his ID, so he can't get on campus or whatever case may be. I said, oh, okay. Gave her my ID, whatever, boo, boo, boo. When I came back around, right, then I had the person in my car, and I was picking up my ID. I said, oh, thank you very much. Then she started smiling. She was like, yeah, you welcome. Have a good one or whatever. The communication between blacks. When I first came over there, I didn't want her to think that I was the ops. I didn't want her to think that I was undercover or whatever case may be. So when I said to her, who that over there? That means, bitch, did you want me to put my car in park and we beat his ass together? Did you know he was over there? Because he's over there trying not to be seen. Did you see him? I said all that by asking her, and who that over there? And who the hell is that over there? I didn't want her to think, and when I came back around and I said, well, thank you very much, I appreciate it. I didn't want her to think I was entirely ghetto, but bitch, I'm ghetto when I need to be, okay? I'm on your side. You understand? I didn't have to say, well, you know, I worked security before, and he's not supposed to be over it. All that white shit. I didn't need to say none of that. Who that over there? I love it. The blacks. And like I said, when I came back around, I was like, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't know if she laughed because I had Heaven in the car, so now I got to be somewhat professional. Or she laughed because, you know, she realized, oh, this bitch not that ghetto or whatever. Either way, I love the communication between blacks. Now the whites. The lady get in my car. You know, I got the sign. She halfway drunk. Hypothetically, now it's about 11:30 at night, 12. But it's inclement weather. It's foggy as fuck. Your foggiest day. You can't see shit. You understand? So, boom. She get in my car. No, before she get in my car, she come to the passenger window and just wait. So I rolled the bitch down. And she's like, Kay? I said, yes. So she get in the car. It's quiet for a little bit, very little bit. Then she's like, oh, where are you from? New York, bitch. New York. Oh, no, I thought you was from the Caribbean because the way you said yes and da-da-da. Then she go through a whole spill. Oh, yeah, because I work with some lady, and you remind me so much of her and da-da-da. And then I work with another lady from New York, and she just on her shit. She know her shit and this and that. And I'm jealous and I'm envious of her because all the upper you know, higher ups love her or whatever case may be because you know I do her job and da 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 da. I said, oh shit, yeah. I said, yeah, that's how it is sometimes. You know, we get a lot of training up in New York or whatever case may be. And some people think we cocky, but you know, we just be on our stuff and whatever case may be. And she was like, yeah, yeah. And she said, yeah, I was going to do 23andMe and, you know, see what I am and things of that nature. I don't want the people having my information because I might be mixed with, bitch, whatever. Long story short, we get close to her destination. The issue was she didn't know how to put a return trip to. Oh, and then she started talking about the fog and shit. She's like, "Oh my gosh, it's foggy. Oh my gosh, let me be quiet so you can focus on driving and stuff like that." But then proceeded to talk. But whatever. When we got to her closer to her destination, the issue was she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just going in to grab a sandwich and I'll be right back out." Or what have you? Are you gonna be here? Get back out. I didn't know how to do the app and things of that nature. So, bitch, you wanted me to empathize, sympathize with you. You wanted to guilt trip and manipulate the situation to get what you want. No, I'm not gonna be here when you get. No, I'm not gonna be here when you get back. You gotta put that in the app. Oh, well, how do you do it? Oh, okay. So now she want to be an asshole. Oh, well, how do you do it? I know you have other people to pick up and things of that nature. How do you do it? Here's my phone. Can you do it for me? And oh, man, I don't know how to do it because they only train me how to work the driver app. So you're gonna have to figure that out. Maybe you have more service in the sheets. In other words, bitch, it's time for you to leave. Get the fuck out my car. And this communication, when you get in my car, please. The sign on the door said, please be quiet. Thank you. That's who it was for. Them people over there that always want to speak when they want something. Shut the fuck. Nonverbal communication. You would think bitches would read the sign and understand, but it's just, I can't.